The heavens have opened up and pouring rain has been delivered on AMI Stadium as the players run out for this requested match between Canterbury and the Highlanders. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Crib, your home of Rugby Challenge 2 and the One of What If series where you get to pick what you find out there on the rugby field. And today, apart from the massive puddles we're probably going to see very soon, it is Canterbury who will be up against the Highlanders for One of What If. Now this is a request for Ordinary Tuber. Thank you for your request and I hope you enjoy the match today. So Canterbury, they have played just the 2 matches in One of What If so far, and with a loss and then a win kicking off their campaign, they are a side that is punching far above their weight so far. You go through this team and it's very good. A number of All Blacks even playing in this Canterbury lineup. The likes of Crockett, McCaw was there as well. Then we go to the backs of Carter, Crotty is there. So plenty of names of note. We look further from international duty and we have Super Rugby names of the likes of Fennell, Barrett and Bird, Nussi Manu, Hines, Blindell, Osborne, McNichol, all names we should be all familiar with from Super Rugby. So Canterbury, a great side. They've got 1 win, they've got the taste of victory, and they'll be looking for plenty more. The Highlanders, just like the Crusaders, have a hint of youth about them as well, with a lot of new and up-and-coming players from Otago and around the New Zealand domestic scene. Now the Highlanders have been in a lot of matches so far, 6 altogether, but they have 5 losses and just a 1 win. That was against Harlequins back in their second match, where they absolutely smashed them by a good 40 or so points. The Highlanders, well, they'll be depending on a couple of key players, especially in their backs, with the likes of Aaron Smith, who is the cool, calm, collected number 9 that they really require. And the rest of the backline, Ben Smith will be on the left wing, Feketara at outside centre. They are key men for this Highlanders team, and these squads both been picked out by Ordinary Tuber as well, so thank you for that. I hope I haven't messed anyone up or missed anyone out, but as picked, both 15s for this matchup. Good teams, a lot of youth, a lot of experience as well in there with some very, very good names, but a lot of these young players coming through, breaking into Super Rugby and looking to make an impact for the future of New Zealand rugby. We look set to get this one underway. It will be the Highlanders who kick off, and it will be Hayden Parker who will do those kicking duties. Canterbury will receive, and we're underway at Super Rugby. Up against the ITM Cup, and up high it goes. Nussi Manu finds Falatau, and he goes crunching into the first breakdown of the match. Here's Crockett, will run himself and finds Nussi Manu on his outside. Crotty, nice pass. Blindell's opening it up, and straight away there's a chance here. Canterbury away through Carter, who turns, waits for McNichol, feeds it on the inside. Blindell's in support. Crockett as they switch to the left. This is outstanding collective play. Blindell's come away and he's thrown it to no one. Eventually, it is the Highlanders who pick it up, and Walden goes crunching over the touchline. Well, that was almost unthinkable rugby from Canterbury, as they had such great hands in this pouring rain. And now they have the line out. Barrett, the only jumper. Hines looking himself. Looks to step around the fullback. Can't get away. And Trent Renata makes a great tackle to stop him in his tracks there. Here's Manu. He'll go for a run before looking with Blindell. Blindell barging through. Can't get away. Now it's Feketoa who makes a desperate save and stops him as well. Back Highlanders, got to Parker. And he smashes this one in the pouring rain. Back there, Osborne misses out, and Kirasoma goes back and has another go. He's taken in a good tackle.
Release.
As the Highlanders look to turn it over, but they won't find the ball. Hines will deliver a wide one for Carter. Switching around, Barrett, nice ball. Pass to Crotty. Oh, and Crotty runs straight over the top of Ben Smith, but it's been turned over nicely from Joe Latta and smashed away from the Highlanders, who are looking like making some good yardage here against Canterbury. Oh, that's a horrible ball. Hines is having to save desperately to get that back. Now goes away to Carter, and with the wind at his back, he smashes us. 3 Highlanders defenders waiting for it. And oh, that looks a bit dodgy, but it sits up. Not bad. Crotty. Oh, quickly delivered throw. That's not bad. getting the game back underway. Dominic Bird, over the top he goes. Karasoma, he's going to look to go himself, but he's taken. Good tackle at the back. And Renata on the money again defensively. Canterbury kept it out once again. Good battle here between attack and defence between these two sides as Ash Dixon will throw in for the Highlanders. And at the front, Ainsley goes up for it. And it's a big bomb right in centre field. Osborne catches and gets smashed. Big hit. Fikatawa in tow as well to help out, but easily got back for Canterbury, who give it away to Carter once again. And Carter's put the big fend on him after the ball was kicked. Now it's Renata at the back once again. Barrett on tow this time, and he takes the mark. So plenty of action already between these two sides. Canterbury will opt to kick this one. And Carter inside his 22 has absolutely smashed it, but it will not go out. It's there for Walden, who will run it back. Firing a big ball in for Evans, and he goes back, and Edmonds is smashed. So big defence already from Canterbury is Hayden Parker is hammered. The ball squirts loose, and Hines makes a desperate tackle. Going back, the Highlanders in trouble here as a loose one from Honeck has popped over the top. Again, Parker takes the damage. Now it's back. Evans, how did he offload? But a beautiful one. And Dixon, away to the left side he goes. Fikatawa, numbers on Ben Smith. He slips around the corner for Edmonds, and that's good Canterbury defence. That keeps that one out. Well, half expected Ben Smith to have a bit of a more go than that. That was a poor effort from him on the wing. Such an elusive runner, such a key player. But here's the line out. And down it goes. And swinging wide for Blindell. And Blindell goes straight through. He's going to look to the corner. He kicks over the top. Carter's chasing in. Who's it going to beat? Everyone and into touch. Well, into dead and goal, really. Blindell with a bit too heavy. Looked for the corner. He had Carter streaking on his outside.
Crouch.
But as a result, the Highlanders will get the scrum with 31 minutes gone. It's still 0-0 here, which Canterbury will probably not mind too much. But look at the scrum. The Highlanders hit back. This is a brutal 8-man shove here from both sides. Highlanders get it back. And Aaron Smith delivers wide. That is a smashing tackle on Kurt Baker. Tried the little short side move. It did not come off one tiny little bit. Line out again. Fennell will throw in. And to the front he goes. Barrett puts it down for Hines. McCord, first receiver, looks to hit the line hard. And look at Blendell once again. He's through again. Can he get someone this time? Carter takes a tackle. McCord is going against his opposite number. And Evans takes him down. Canterbury struggle to get the ball back. Hines has it. He finds Nasi Manu, who offloads nicely. Blindell again. Look at him go. Tyler Blindell over the top. Karasoma. Good tackle. Had to be made as well. Stopped them very quickly. Here's Fennell. Good stab, and he's just about away from Aaron Smith that time. The Highlanders nearly get the ball back as half-time rings. Manu, big pass from Nasi Manu. And Aaron, look at that. Daniel Carter, straight through the middle, no chance at all. An outstanding try from Carter. That is why he is one of the best world-renowned fly halves. Big ball here, Nasi Manu, look at this, bullet pass. And then he just slips straight through. Ben Smith and Ash Dixon, no chance between them. Renata was there as well, but he was left for dust. Daniel Carter. Some of that brilliant form we've seen of him years ago. Reminiscent of that. Such speed around Hayden Parker as well. There were so many Highlanders defenders. Not one of them even got a finger. And of course he will be doing the kicking duties as well. Absolute steaming rain here. It is pouring down at AMI Stadium as Carter adds another 2 to his tally, and he personally goes to 7 points. The Highlanders yet to score, and we will head to half-time finally with someone making a go of this match, getting some points on the board. The try from Carter converted himself, and we have a lead of 7-0 for Canterbury over the Highlanders at the half-time break, and we look at some stats and see that really possession is quite even, but it's a territory that is really hurting the Highlanders. Just 4 handling errors to 1 as well, not too many so far, and to go with the line breaks, 5-1 is pretty even as well as terms of handling errors to line breaks is decent enough for Canterbury at the moment. The Highlanders are making a lot more tackles, and their attack is just going nowhere at all. They've had a fair share of ball, but it just has not fallen their way. So 40 minutes still to play. The match is still very much in the air, and the Highlanders would love to get their second win. As for Canterbury, they'd love to get their second as well, but they've only played a couple of games. So for Canterbury, they are the favourites here. The Highlanders are having an absolute horror series, and they need to find a way back into the winner's circle. Well, here's key man at the moment. It's Daniel Carter. Single-handedly has threaded the needle through the Otago defence, the Highlanders, as we're back underway. Left side it goes very high, and it's Crotty who comes away. Back to Carter. Jed Brown, nice ball, but it's intercepted from Edmonds. And now the Highlanders come away. Here's a run for Walden. He goes up, 10-metre line. Canterbury on the defensive now. That's a great run from Dixon. He's got Ben Smith up there, and he flips it inside. Numbers here, Fikatoa. Oh, big run from Malachi Fikatoa. Short play now. Dixon offloads in a tackle, and he finds Edmonds.
Release.
This is better from the Highlanders. Aaron Smith will go himself, fits it inside, and there's Pryor. Tries to force his way through. Ash Dixon. Now around the corner he goes to Aaron Smith. Oh, this is brilliant. It's going to be a try for the Highlanders. Out there is Kurt Baker. What a finish. And that was looking very promising. And it has come to fruition for the Highlanders. Well, they look good. And it come up to Aaron Smith who made the break. We'll see it there. Ash Dixon. And then it was Elliot Dixon. Wow, the two Dixons have worked wonders. And that was a beautiful play from Aaron Smith. Drew in the two remaining defenders, found Kurt Baker on the outside, and after that it was see you later Kurt Baker. Very good finisher. Wow, you have to put the blame there on Kirasoma, don't you? He should have left that to Osborne, who had him covered. Kirasoma should have gone wide. Mistake in communication in defence between the Canterbury players, and as a result it's cost him a try in this treacherous rain. As here's Hayden Parker. Look at the ball wobble around, but through it goes. Beautiful kick in the end from Hayden Parker. We are all tied up. 7-7 Canterbury Highlanders. Well, Canterbury won't like that too much, especially after the ease of getting that ball back after the kickoff at half-time. They'll try it again. They go high left side. Look at that, 3 or 4 players. And once again it's Hines. Beautifully pops around. Karasoma up against Renata. Oh, beautiful tackle from Trent Renata. Here's, Blundell. Blundell for the corner. Can't get through. Great defence from Hayden Parker. Had to make it count, and he did. For now, big ball. Crotty. This will be a try. Ryan Crotty under the sticks. What a pass from Ben Fennell. Well, that's how you finish it. That defence was absorbed into that left-hand corner for the Highlanders, and they were not getting out of there. You don't expect a hooker to fire a bullet like that, but he did, and it was a sensational pass. And the second try is on the board for Canterbury. Poor defence from the Highlanders has to be said. No one covering out there. Fikatoa coming across with Ben Smith. But Ryan Crotty, we know he is rock solid every time he runs out on the field, and today is no exception, be it Canterbury, be it the All Blacks. Crotty with a great finish. Now here's Carter. Two very good goal kickers on display today, Carter and Parker. This time it's Daniel Carter who nails another one, and it's 14-7. It's getting tight here. One converted try separates these two sides. Canterbury looking to put their winning ratio up to 66%. As a short one from Parker. And once again, Fennell. Oh, what a run. And beautifully offloaded to Carter. How did Fennell do that? What outstanding hands from the hooker. The Highlanders, oh, they've turned it over though. And Elliot Dixon looks at Aaron Smith. Oh, Parker's knocked on. And a big mistake.
Advantage over.
Canterbury get the ball back. It's there for McCaw. Looks for Crotty. Blindell. Big ball wide for Crockett. He'll take the tackle and give to Karasoma. And it's 2-on-1. Carter will run away. Fikatoa will chase. But it will be Carter with too much speed. And the third try is there for Canterbury. Well, the Highlanders got a sniff. And then they made a mistake. And Canterbury is all good. Canterbury sides do have pounced big time. Karasoma, beautiful offload. Beautiful 1-2 with the fullback. And there was no chance for Renata at all. There it was. Crockett did the brilliant work to get rid of Kurt Baker. And then it was goodbye. Always had the numbers, Canterbury. And Fikatoa, chase as he may, he had not enough field to chase down this man. Well, he's got a couple of tries now, Carter. He's looking very good. Running freely. It's a good sign for New Zealand rugby fans. And his kicking is simply second to none. He nails his third conversion. He has a personal haul of 16 points. Just 5 that are not his. Wow, good display from Carter. Here's Parker, he'll get the match back underway. He made the mistake earlier as well. Filatel knocks that on. But who was that Highlanders player? I think it was Baker, it was. Who went flying through his counter intercepts his advantage over. It is. The knock on, very quick advantage, and Carter has turned that over. Here's a big ball, out wide for Crotty. And he looks to shimmy inside, but Ben Smith is equal to the defensive task. Now Blindell running away. Inside he goes for McNichol, who changes the direction and goes up over halfway. A couple of friends with him, and they secure the ball again. Here's Hines to Blindell. Big ball. Crotty has about 4 in midfield with him. Bird away for Carter. Gives it back to Karasoma. He chips over the top. Look who's here. It's Filatel. He grabs ahead. What a try this could be. Oh, the big prop. Unbelievable try from the front rower. How does he do it? He made the mistake off the kickoff. And now the tight head prop has scored one of the best tries you'll see. Kicked over the top from Karasoma. Trent Renata made a massive mistake. And then the big man just got in the way of Ben Smith. No chance for him. This is outstanding stuff from a tight head prop. Look at the foot skills. Look at him go. Wow. That has to be highlight reel stuff right there for Faletau. Carter will be envious of the skills he just showed right then. The big man getting it done on more than one level here. Here's Carter's conversion. It's 26-7. You can clock that up to 28 because Carter is on song tonight. Pouring rain or not, it has been completely entertaining rugby from Canterbury. The Highlanders have had no answer. They got a glimmer of hope just after half time, but boy, how quickly has that been squashed from Canterbury. Up goes McNichol, who's had very little opportunity, as Blindell takes out 3 or so defenders. Crockett, oh, don't tell me again. Karasoma, oh, bulldozing through, oh, great run. Oh, but turned over, that's good work there from the Highlanders. And they got it to Baker. They got numbers on attack here. There's a good pass from Ladder going to Aaron Smith. Oh, Aaron Smith, how did he do that? Turnover intercept though. And McNichol running from deep, runs right through them. Oh, step and show. See you later. Johnny McNichol, chase from Baker. Won't be enough. And McNichol will dot down right under the sticks. Wow, he just said he didn't have many opportunities tonight, but he's been solid. I take it all back. Spectacular. Straight through. Change of hands. Gave Trent Renata the big go away. And just beat him completely for pace. We know he's got plenty of it. Straight through that gap. Oh, the change of direction. And Renata shouldn't have really been coming full hog at him like that. Just gave himself no chance to correct his line. And McNichol, we know how much of an exquisite finisher Johnny McNichol is. What an arsenal of talent Canterbury have. As Carter, full time goes. Carter with the final say. And there it is. Another successful conversion. Boy, oh boy, what a second half from Canterbury. 35-7. And we are all over full time. Canterbury with a sensational victory. Demolishing the Highlanders in the second half. That man, Daniel Carter, was sublime tonight. Aaron Smith for the Highlanders could probably hold his head high from that performance. But just the full 15 for Canterbury were just on song, so much better tonight. And it showed at full time when the Highlanders faded away. About 10 minutes into the second half, it was all Canterbury after that. Let's have a look at all 5 try scorers here. Daniel Carter got 2. But it was Falatau. What a man, what a run, what a try from the tight head prop. Falatau with a try. Crotty and McNichol also 1 each. Carter 5 from 5 from the conversions. As for the Highlanders, there's 7 points coming from a Kurt Baker try and a Hayden Parker conversion. All they have to show, but at that point they scored it. It was 7-all between these two sides. So what a blowout in the end by Canterbury. It was tight just after half time. But in the end, Canterbury have run away and they now go to 2 wins and just the 1 loss. As for the Highlanders, goodness me, that is their 6th loss and 1 win they have on their record. Into the stats, and well, it's kind of a bit of a change from half-time. Canterbury up their possession, which was fairly even at the break, but territory. Canterbury were absolutely hammering home the territory. That changed right around and was just about dead even come full time. Handling errors, considering the rain, 4 each half for Canterbury, 1 each half for the Highlanders, is absolutely exceptional hands from both these two sides. The Highlanders made a lot more tackles, almost double that of Canterbury, and the line breaks, well, triple for Canterbury that the Highlanders managed, 9-3, a big difference in the end of the day in this pouring rain, which didn't seem to stop a raging Canterbury from scoring some absolutely beautiful running tries in this weather. So that is my time for today. Thank you for tuning in and watching, and thank you, Ordinary Tuber, for your request. I hope you enjoyed the match. Canterbury getting the big win over the Highlanders. Now remember, if you have a request of your own, you can leave it to me in the comments or drop it a tweet on Twitter for me, or of course hit me up for a conversation on Steam. Plenty of you already do so it's good to hear from you guys as well. And that'll be me for today. So thank you for tuning in and watching. Leave your requests with me. Maybe you can leave anything at all. The players, the teams, the stadiums, weather even, like today chose rainy just for a bit of a change. Anything at all. Today again was all 15 from both sides were chosen for this match. So great squads, great match, and a great result for Canterbury. So that is me. I'm out of here, and I'll see you all next time. Until then, take care.